This is Dead Dick Hammer. You're listening to Stirring the Pot on Z Talk Radio.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Stirring the... What? It's not Stirring the Pot.
Paranormal tonight, baby.
Yeah. We're going to kick a little paranormal tonight. We're going to be bad. It's all Joe's fault.
Whoa, what?
Making a mockery of the paranormal.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. The Skeptical Edge shirt of du jour. You guys haven't got yours yet. You need to go check it out. I need to see if I can find a link to that shirt so I can put it in the chat room so people can go order it now.
Yes.
So before we get into that, though, we're going to get on with our normal things. How's your guys' week been? I haven't talked to you guys in, I don't know, a few minutes.
I'm tired of shit today, man. I'm beat up from the feet up.
I usually talk to Jason about every day, Joe about every other day. I'm going to start harassing Joe more.
All right.
I said, yes, Sunday, I hit him up like, hey, man, you got a few seconds to talk? He calls me. He's at work. Working open to close.
Yeah, I was.
Open to close,
baby.
So the fucker calls me from work. I'm like, I don't get you in no trouble. He's like, dude, I'm the boss. How can I get in trouble?
I'm the boss. I do what I want.
That's
Except
sad.
have days off.
Right. He does what he wants to do. O'Reilly's.
Hell yeah.
Except for having days off. Well, you know,
Yeah.
somebody's got to work. And sure,
I might actually have this weekend off, though.
Really? No way.
That's why I haven't fired anyone yet.
You wanted some time off from work?
Yeah.
He needs the manpower. He needs the manpower to get some days off.
No, guys. Nobody's getting fired. Oh.
At least not right now.
Just in case they're listening.
They're not listening right now. Nobody's already joined. No, Samantha's there, and Mama D are always in the house. They're definitely with us already. Imagine that. They're with us and going, they're troopers. You know what? To put up the three of us jackasses.
Right? I'm not even in there yet. What the hell?
I'm not in there either. I'm still trying to.
I'm in there. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Z Talk. No, I'm not. I'm on. No, I'm not.
They're everywhere.
We're not on Z Talk. We haven't been on Z Talk in a while. Sorry, Scotty. Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
I can't help it, man. We've been my encoder's still messing up on that. It will not record, so I figured there's no point in doing it if I can't really catch on and have everybody there listening and be able to broadcast it and shit like that. So I'm not there. We're not there. Take that. Sorry, Scotty. Not sorry. So talk with the guys today about another network and wants to know if we were wanting to cross promote things and stuff. So yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he's interested in, I think, all the shows. So I've been talking with him with LEP Productions.
All but this one.
Right.
I warned him about this one. I straight up warned him. I said, now you get stirring the pot. We call him as we see him. We take on the shit. But we have some fun, too.
See, this is all news to me, man. I had no idea.
I sent a message earlier, but you've been quite busy today.
Yeah.
I was on the phone with him.
Wait,
yeah.
What, like 5 minutes ago?
No.
About a half hour ago.
Not this time.
When I found out.
I just got on the phone with him when I put the message out. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Invite your friends. We're going to stir the paranormal pot tonight. Y'all better get some people in here. We want to have a conversation tonight. We're up for anything. Talk about it all. We will not be bashing anybody that I know of. Unless it's each other. But before we get into all that, we do have to continue with our normal facts on this show. We do have the two segments that we enjoy to do every single week. And the first one, of course, is always our useless facts of knowledge. I still haven't got any music to play with that. We need to have some nice education.
We got to find something.
I got to go on that YouTube free music so we can get busted again like we do on our videos for Paranormal Mysteries. Every one of them says something about the music And I'm like, seriously, it was free. Jason gave you guys all the information. Why do you do it every time, you prick noise?
Yeah, every time we get something there, but
Hey, Sandra. American Ghost Hunters Explorations. We need to get over there and do something with them, possibly. If they'll have us.
I think you should.
If they'll have us. Most people won't have the three of us together. They'll take two of us at a time, but all three of us at once. Oh, that's a new story.
Yeah.
Jason, you got in with your useless facts and knowledge tonight?
the only thing useless is me tonight.
Oh, dude, you're never useless. Man, I'm about to come up to your house and stick a finger in your ear.
Whoa.
Ear, you pervert.
Whoa. Oh,
Doors
sorry.
unlocked.
I was thinking nose, but yeah.
Doors unlocked.
Tell you what, doors unlocked.
There you go,
So's
Mama.
his ear.
That's right.
Sandra said that would be awesome. Seriously, hit me or Jason up. We'll see if we can't get something worked out. We can do something with you guys, man. We enjoy working with other groups and other things and other events and stuff. We have a ball with it. We just think it's fun and promotes education throughout the field. But that's not where we're going with that tonight.
No.
So Jason doesn't have a useless fact of knowledge. Joe, I got one.
All right, go.
You got
for it.
one?
I have one also.
Oh.
So go ahead, Jake.
Check this one out. Japan is unique in the okay. This shishito pepper grown in Japan is unique in the sense that only 1 out of every 10 peppers is spicy, and there's no way to know beforehand which one might be.
Ooh.
So you get a whole box of them.
I thought it was going to be the cure for the coronavirus, but
No.
No, but I know who has that. Oh, let's not go there right now.
Look at the little peppers, man. And you can't tell one from the other. And 1 is spicy out of every 10.
That almost sounds like a challenge.
No shit. But you know what's going to happen, don't you?
Pepper roulette.
What's up, Jax?
We'll
Hey, Kara.
yeah.
You know what's going to happen? I don't like spicy. And there are going to be 30 in there, so that means only 3 of them are going to be spicy. And my fat ass is going to get all 3 of them.
Hell yeah.
Or we could have the ones where all 30 of them are.
True.
Now, see, now you
mean,
go there.
How do you do one of? You don't know, so
No.
how do
Yeah.
you know if you get more than 1 of 10?
What if someone only came in and bought 5?
And got no spices. Or all the
Yeah.
spices.
Or all
Yeah.
spices?
You just never know.
Are we sitting there saying spices? I get all the spices with my hoodie. I'll lay on the couch
you
with
know
my
what?
hanky.
Hey.
I do have a useless fact.
Uh-oh.
What do you got?
I did 3 lives on it last night. That damn broom. That's a useless fact.
Oh, I thought he said 3 lines. I'm like, whoa.
I wouldn't be tired then, man.
Yeah, right?
He'd be pumped up and wide awake.
I even did a TikTok on it.
I
My
see that.
daughter's got me doing that TikTok, which was fun. It was Tanya's idea
Hey,
to do the
Kara.
I'm Still Standing song, but it was funny as hell. But
I couldn't tell you what song it was, but I watched it.
Brad, I just found one that was hip for the generation that said I'm still standing.
Yeah.
That's all I needed. That's all I needed.
Now, see, you're doing the TikTok. I think I'm going to have to pass on that one, man.
I
can't
just was
do it.
messing around with it.
It looks
I
fun.
think
Don't
you
get me wrong. I've seen some people doing some cool ass little shorts and shit like that, but I don't know. I don't know if I can do that one. I think
Yeah.
I
Bodine probably could, though.
oh God.
There isn't anything the Bodine can't do.
Exactly.
He can't stand on his head.
I bet he could.
I bet he can't. Tried.
bet he
Little
can.
bastard kept falling over.
I bet we're gonna try it.
He'd get
Yeah.
madder than hell. His hair would fall in his face. He'd get madder than hell. Joe, what is your fact?
All right. Did you know that store-bought mayonnaise is actually but no. And I don't know how you find this out, but store-bought mayonnaise is actually a good cure for head lice.
What?
Yeah?
Look at Jason.
It's the best place for it. Just put it in your hair. Put it in your mouth.
Well, that's what happens when you get culinary with Couto. And last week, Jason was a trooper. Joe couldn't make it. He was sicker than hell. That's our other
I had
segment. We do
coronavirus.
almost. Yeah, Joe had coronavirus, and he slipped and fell too close to the cooler, and he ended up with Modelo flu also.
Yep.
But we always do a segment Culinary with Couto, and everybody, Joe and Jason ate a spider, or Joe ate a leg, Jason ate a spider, and we do all kinds of crazy stuff. Last week, Jason took one for the team, unannounced to anybody else. He decided that he was going to drink what was that, Jason?
It was ranch soda.
Yeah. Hidden, like.
How was that?
Oh, it was horrible. And it has like 42 grams of sugar. So like half of the fucking bottle is just pure sugar. And the other part of it tasted like ranch dressing, which is, I can do it. But then I got to thinking about the mayonnaise and it just was bad. It was bad.
You see where Devin Adams said it would take crayon off the wall as well. I wonder if he learned that as a child.
Oof.
Yeah. He posted something today and then he tagged me in it. And it was something along the lines of, my dad was trying to show me something about birth control, and all it was random pictures of me. I'm like, dude, seriously? Come on, man. I never did that.
Hysterical, man.
Maybe one or two. Not like a bunch of pictures of you.
Hey, man, don't feel bad, dude. I'm living proof of birth control. My mom wanted 5 kids, all boys. My dad had my brother. Of course, they didn't work out too well, so they had me. Mom wanted 3 more. Dad went and got a vasectomy. Said, shit, we're done. We're closing the door on this one. My mom gets mad at that joke. Yeah, but Jason last week was a trooper and did that soda, the ranch dressing soda, and it looked nasty. It looked nasty as shit. So Joe and I felt, I don't know, Joe, you want to tell him?
I can tell you it tasted like shit.
Joe, you want to tell him?
We felt that, Jay and I felt that since you took one for the team, just out of the blue, that Jay and I would take one for the team just out of the blue.
And we would do something to pay you back for stepping up last week while Joe was sick. You were down, you were out, and just we felt bad. I felt bad because I didn't know he was going to do it. So we thought you would surprise you with something. You want to tell him? You want to? Should we tell him?
Go ahead.
Should we show him?
Go ahead.
Should we?
Yep. Ready?
Look at that. And you're gonna. Oh, your door's open.
Oh, my door's opening.
Ghost.
My door's
There's a
opening.
ghost.
Oh shit! It's the wife who's working 12-hour days. God love her.
Ugh.
Look, Greg Stanford just joined the room. So
You're just in time for mayonnaise.
hey, honey, you're just in time to give me a big kiss before we do this. Joe, spoons up.
Oh no, you're
Hi,
going.
baby.
Oh, I'm kissing you first. I ain't kissing you after you got that.
Jason.
Oh, he's got a big ass scoop of it.
Jason, this is for you, my brother. Here we go. Joe, ready? I'll do it again. Another one, quick. How fast, Joe? Come on, do more.
Oh, I hope you both puke.
Jason, for you, my brother. I love you.
Oh my God.
One more, no shit.
All right, one more.
Jay's really enjoying all this white goo in his mouth.
Ah.
You're disgusting.
Oh. Nope. Nope. Did you hit?
Oh my God.
You guys are gonna make poor Jason puke.
And I've had a long ass day, and it comes to sit and watch you guys eating that like spoon after spoon. Oh, lick the fucking jar.
Oh shit! It's going everywhere.
Yeah. Ooh. You guys are gonna keep eating it.
I'm gonna have to take a break, man.
I'm gonna be off this some bitch here.
But we wanted to do it. We wanted to be like you, man. You took one for the team. Culinary with Couto.
I'll do the show like this.
Oh.
It's good.
Yes, Tina Marie, Tanya Marie. It is mayo. A nice big jar of.
They're eating it by the spoonfuls.
By the way, we are not sponsored by Hellman's. I think I can do one more no shit. I wonder if I can blow bubbles with it.
Jason, I would.
You guys, you let me know when you're done. Oh my God, you just keep eating it? Why?
Because I want to be like you.
Brush your teeth before you come to bed.
You guys got to like put ice cream or something in it because there's no fucking way.
Yeah,
there's no way you guys just keep eating that. Here, yeah, get a straw and suck it through.
No. Diet Mountain Dew, which we are not sponsored by. I'm telling you, so all I can hear is the gagging. Greg said put some jalapenos and sardines in there.
Ooh.
Katie said, but mayo is so good.
Not by the spoonfuls. Not just.
Whew. Dude.
That was bad. That's bad. And you guys just keep eating it.
I'm not eating no more of it.
Did you put the lid on there?
Joe is. You guys by the fucking spoonful.
I'm going to take a little bit of a break.
Oh, I hope you both puke.
You guys are so.
I'll mix it down with some Coke.
Yeah. Four Locos.
That's not good.
Four Loco.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Not the first time Jay said blow bubbles with it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he was taking that mayonnaise to the face. It's real nice.
Oh, I love how this thing goes to hell in a heartbeat.
How do you keep eating this?
Stop it, Joe. You're killing me. You disgusting fucker. At least give it a break.
Keep eating it.
Because it's making you gag.
Like one or two? Yeah. 15? Oh.
Was that jar full?
Yeah, that jar was. No, it was about 3/4 full.
Mine was.
I've hit about 1/4 of it now.
It's down to here now.
Yeah.
My guts aren't.
I got
so
mine
good.
down to about here.
Yep. Yeah. Give about 3 o'clock in the morning when all that shit starts settling in there. Oh. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Wait a minute.
That's an acid right there.
Oh. Well, tell you what, if nothing else.
Joe took so much white cream to the face, he's got to smoke a cigarette now.
Hey, I heard it's good for the skin. Oh, sorry.
It is. There's one article I read that if you heat it up in a microwave and let it cool down to room temperature and then put it over your face in a circular motion or upward, and it'll open your pores.
Oh.
Mm. And the
upward
oils.
Motion?
Yeah.
How about a smacking motion?
Nah.
No. Well, two
Not like a
shades.
salt shaker, is it?
It's kind of like a salt shaker.
And for all of you that.
Two shades on me, touche. That was a good one.
Oh God. Oh my
don't
God.
know how you can keep eating it.
And for all you folks that don't know, Joe posted one time that if you close your eyes.
This every show, okay?
We don't talk about it every show.
Yeah. We need something to talk about right now besides fucking bad days.
But Joe told it, put on a post out there that how you can fake or psych your mind out and fool your mind that if you close your eyes and act like you're shaking, stick your tongue out and act like you're shaking salt on it, that you can taste salt. Well, Teresa said, no, you can't. I'm like, what are you talking about? Because I had seen the post earlier when we were out. We've been at Kroger's. And, of course, with Teresa's knee, we had a handicapped sticker. And we sitting right in the very front parking lot. So I come out of the store from Kroger's because her knee was bothering her. We was going where Jason's with me. I went to get the beer. I went to get some of the Mick Ultra Amber, and we're not sponsored by them either. But I come out, and the other thing I see is Teresa sitting in the passenger seat of the car going, I'm like, what are you doing? She goes, well, Joe said, and I tried it again. With her eyes closed, and I'm like, oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. I'm like,
no
think
story, no story starts off well when it's, well, Joe said.
No,
Right.
I learned a hard lesson that time. Never listen to Joe.
Sandra Wells says she would have heartburn so bad. Whew, my guts aren't feeling real good right now.
No.
Aw, poor thing.
No sympathy?
No, none.
None?
Like I said, one or two, I'd have been like, damn, you guys, that's, but like a half a jar of it.
But you bitch at me all the time that I don't do shit. I don't eat anything. I ate a spider. What'd you eat? You ate an egg and peanut butter sandwich. What did you? So I stepped up to the plate, and now you're giving me shit that I stepped up. Make up your fucking mind.
Oh, I didn't
Damn.
give you a shit that you stepped up.
Good to see you
I'm
too,
just saying
Audrey.
I can't sit here and watch you eat it. Fucking 15 fucking spoonfuls.
I stepped up. I want to catch up to Jason, the guy who has eaten every challenge. He has finished every sandwich, every little Culinary with Couto that he has participated in, he has completed. You and I can't say that.
Ooh.
I didn't finish that fucking ranch soda.
But you did that one to yourself. We didn't know anything about that.
Yeah, but I figured, how bad could it be? You know, we'll
found
give
out
something to everybody, and ooh. But that fucking spoon after spoon after spoon.
I want to be like you, Dad. Look at Joe getting on his finger, licking it off.
Well, that's how he's used to taking it.
Right?
Right on the end.
Right on the
end
tip.
of his little
Just the
skin.
tip. Just the tip.
I hope you both puke. I hope you both get sick.
My guts are killing me. I don't know what's from laughing or eating that shit.
Wish I had something to dip in it.
Right? I was just coming with something there.
How about a hot dog?
Yeah.
Big old foot long.
Yeah.
Big kielbasa. Oh my God. So with these segments heading into the direction.
He's doing it again. Come on. Fucking do the show blindfolded here in a minute. Yeah, welcome to Stirring the Mail. What did I do with
half of it
the
done.
soda? I poured the soda down the fucking drain. Is what I did. But they got like buffalo wing flavored soda and all kinds of different shit.
Oh God.
Yep. Don't do it again, Joe. Don't you do it again. Yep. Here it comes. Here it comes, you son of a bitch.
Nope.
Here it comes.
Nope. I'm good. So, what's the topic tonight? What's the topic tonight? Now we've killed a half an hour with the first two normal weekly segments.
With a couple bites of mayonnaise. Jeez.
That's it. You guys have had a half a fucking jar of it. It's not a couple bites.
You can hear Jason. You can tell when Jason's getting disgusted because he gets that nasally sound. He's like,
you just put it there and fucking let it.
It's starting to get warm too.
Oh,
I've been sitting at the computer for about an hour because I was on a phone call forever. Got with you guys. Mine's been sitting right here beside me that entire time. So it's been on the refrigerator for at least a good hour and a half now.
Let that shit sit out for a week and eat it. You want to really impress me?
basically what you're saying is you want us to die.
Oh, just puke.
Hey, Greg, I'm safe on that one. I don't have any brains to shit out. I left him in my youth. Oh my God! So
Well,
the topic
bravo,
tonight,
gentlemen, that was good.
the topic tonight is stirring the paranormal. There's been some jackass shit going on here lately, and we've had a lot of people ask us our opinion about it. We've got some PMs about it, some questions about it. We held off and held reserves because we decided we wanted to discuss it openly in an open forum with our normal attitudes and our normal perspective. So, Jason, what was the first thing you actually saw that we got talking about?
Was that team that had the price list for their services. And I don't remember the damn team. I really don't give a shit.
I know a girl that had one of those.
It
Well,
was
yeah,
called-
you were over. No, you were over there though, so that was kind of a daily thing. What?
Oh yeah.
It's called
She has my credit
PCI.
card info on file.
Oh, it's Joe again.
Yep.
The group is called PCI, Paranormal Consulting and Investigations. I have the price list brought up right here in front of me that you sent me. That our friend Terry Mosby is actually when we first saw it posted, and Jason shared it with me. Professional Paranormal Group. Packages include a 3-hour investigation with report for, what's that, $150. A 5-hour investigation lockdown with USB and report for $300. A multi-story investigation lockdown USB report residential for $400. A multi-story business USB report and follow-up for business is $500. House cleansings, residentials, and on service for $40 and standalone one for $100. Real estate services evaluation on unoccupied buildings is $120. Electronic seance group singles, electronic now, not in presence. We'll do a seance electronically for a group or singles is $160. The contact attempt for personal and direct is $160. A council sessions, family, groups, and singles is $100. And a silent EVP session at a funeral for $160.
That's the one. That's the one.
And that one's how much?
$160. You can help us by buying our products online at our website or becoming a class 1. I can't hardly read the script that they used.
Probably got too much mayo up there in them eyes. Can't read it. Don't they charge for gas or something or mileage too? Isn't there a mileage thing on there somewhere? If they got to travel. I'm pretty sure there was like a mileage thing for travel.
Yeah, $1 a mile.
What is it?
See, businesses will be multiple stories and rooms. Price will change. Business with multiple rooms, stories, and rooms. The price will change. Mileage charges $1 a mile. Expenses, if applicable, like your gas and your hotel and your food. Consultation phone number. Consultation phone calls are free for the first call. $38 hereafter. Expenses for travel are negotiable and charged to client before arrival.
Yeah. So you got to pay all that shit up front before they even get there.
It's amazing. So I know that a lot of people, yeah, see Sandra Wells says she saw that. Dawn Marie Kelch says it's so wrong. David Price here. Good day. And bye. I'm busy at the moment. Catch you later. Hello. Goodbye.
Hi, Dave. Bye, Dave.
Want some mayo?
Maybe he saw that and had the sudden urge to go eat some.
I wonder too if they ever actually made any money. But the thing about it is I'm one of the firm believers, and well, I don't know. I think I'm gonna hold off my report, my opinion about it.
No, come on.
Why?
Come on.
I'll pay you $38 for it.
Joe, let me call first. The first one's free.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The second one's $38.
So
Okay.
if somebody's dumb enough to pay it, so be it. They have the right to set those rates and charges.
Yeah. Well, it's like Don said, did anyone look into it? Because it's probably a joke. Like, you would
No,
think
it's not
so,
a joke,
yes.
believe it or not.
No,
But-
it's not. It's
But unfortunately, there are people out there that will pay that. And these people got it made. I mean, they've got it down. And if they're getting, I guess, clients or whatever you want to call them, I mean, good for you, I guess. I mean, I'm sure the 401k sucks, but
Right.
I mean, I guess you got to do what you got to do. I mean, I don't personally agree with it because I don't think any of that shit you can prove, but hey, whatever. That's just my opinion.
Jason.
I think that it's taking advantage of people that are looking for. Don't do that shit. Honestly, I think it's taking advantage of people when they're actually spit it out. Spit it out.
It's going to go everywhere.
Spit it.
Oh, she swallowed it. Oh, sorry.
Right? It's the world's big. Never mind. I know exactly what song you're talking about.
Yeah.
No, seriously, I think it's taking advantage of people especially with the whole EVP at a funeral and things like that. These people are really wanting to make contact with a loved one and things like that. And I don't know.
You guys are being too nice.
And you guys both said if people are willing to pay it, if people are stupid enough to pay all this money to have these yahoos come in and do that, then whatever. I don't agree with it. I think it's wrong. I think you're taking
you guys are being
advantage
way
of the
too nice about
situation.
this. You guys are being way too nice about this. I was trying to be politically correct
I
at the beginning,
agree.
but you know what? I got to say flat out, I think it's absolute fucking horseshit. I disagree with it 1,000%. And I'm telling you right now, if my mom passed away and I find out that somebody in my family absolutely paid one of these jackasses to come to her viewing, to come to her funeral and do a silent EVP session at my mom's funeral, I'm going to be a mad son of a bitch. There's going to be hell to pay. That'll be probably the first funeral they've ever been kicked out of or possibly personally thrown the hell out of. I think
Now,
every bit of
my
this is
question
bullshit.
is, if
So you guys-
you're doing a silent EVP session and you don't get any responses, is that your own fault for calling it a silent EVP session?
Yeah, because now you're saying that all ghosts are psychics.
No, silent. You said it was a silent.
Yeah, silent
EVP
EVP session. So they're not saying anything
Well,
out
then
loud.
how are you supposed to get any evidence if it's silent? The ghost ain't going to talk to you because they're trying to be silent.
Exactly. But I'm just saying,
what the fuck?
I just think you guys are sitting there trying to be politically correct, and I commend you on that. And I thought I'd take the devil's advocate route, but I can't. I think it's wrong. I think it's preposterous. I agree with Jason. I think it's wrong and preposterous, but I can't just look the other way. I not want to call them out. I'm not going to bash them or anything like that. And if they get somebody to pay them, good for them. But on the other hand, if you come and I pay you for these services and then I still have the same thing happen after you leave, you're now financially responsible because you just said that you could take care of this and you charge me for a service. I have the right now to sue your ass, and I would. I think they should, if they want to sit there and say they're professional paranormal investigators and they're charging these rates, then they are liable for what they do or do not do, and they should be held accountable for it. And if they don't, if I'm having knocks on my wall and all of a sudden they haven't come over to investigate, I go, well, we did a cleansing, you're all clear, and I got knocks again, I want my money back, I'm suing your ass. You're a liar and you're a cheat. If they want to put themselves as a professional and charge a price, hold them 1,000% accountable for what they're doing.
Well, if you,
I think it's funny how you use the P word in there.
Professional?
Because I challenge that 100%.
Oh, I do too. But that's on their thing. It says clearly that professional. It's got their little logo with the little wings and the PCI, the name of their group. Underneath that, it says Professional Paranormal Group. And then it has their little price list of shit. It's got the phone number on there and everything. It's got their website. It's all right here. I'm looking at it. And that's what I'm saying. If they want to hold themselves accountable as a professional and they want to charge money, if they do not solve if they do not solve the problem, They 1,000% should be held accountable for as much as they charge and then some.
I think when you put that P word up there, you're already done in my book.
Yeah.
So how do I put this?
A lot
Since I
nicer than I
haven't
have.
made my announcement yet, that I'm going to make later, I'm going to just say, like, I got to try to be the Joe that I am now, or have been for the past few years. I'm going to say, I don't personally agree with it.
Suck ass.
But I mean, I would never do it. I wouldn't associate myself with anyone that did this kind of stuff.
Nope.
Just because, but I'm more on a, how do you prove what you're doing? Like, if I paid someone to come and redo my roof of my house, if they do a shit job or they don't finish it or whatever, you're not going to pay them, right? So, like the house cleansing, that one always gets me, because I used to be in the paranormal field, did a lot of investigating with teams and stuff, and I knew a lot of people that said they did house cleansings. But I've been to your house. I see what it looks like, and no, you don't clean shit. But
that's a maid service, not a cleansing, you bitch.
yeah, well, hey, cleaning, right? But my whole point is, like, how do you prove? Do you do the whole poltergeist thing, and this house is clean now? But
there's, like
the
Jason
funeral
said,
thing, I think, is just a dick move.
Oh, that's fucking. I would be
100%, because now you're preying on somebody
at their weakest time.
Is exactly that are going to listen to absolutely anything you say.
If somebody did it at my mom's funeral, I'm telling you right, if my brother was to hire one of them to come in, not only am I going to punch one of them in the face for my kids,
I was going to say, I'm going to jail,
but I'm hitting my brother too. I'm going to whip his ass. There's no reason for that shit. That is not a time and a place to be playing that bullshit game. I just can't. I think that everything about it is appalling. I think, and Devin said up in here, it does make a black mark on the field for the main reason that you said, Joe, and that you cannot prove any of that. I don't give a shit. The best evidence that I have, I cannot prove that was anything besides an EVP, something that I cannot explain at all, scientifically at all. So that means it doesn't mean it's a ghost, a demon, or anything else. It means that I can't explain it. So it's just absolutely I can't believe it. But if somebody pays it, if they get that sucker to pay them, good for them.
I guarantee people are paying it. Guaranteed.
I guarantee that those people, and when they have to call somebody else out because nothing happened, they need to be fucking sued for and get their money back. At least be reimbursed for their money. But they don't have a return policy on it though. Doesn't say satisfaction guaranteed or nothing like that.
That's right. So yeah. I don't know. I think it's kind of funny, but I don't think it's funny. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm just kind of like, I would love to sit down and talk to whoever thought of that idea.
Well, somebody said we should get them on the show. I will not be the one reaching out to them to invite them. It won't be me.
And
I don't think I can be politically correct. Like Jason just sitting the whole time being so nice and quiet. Get the hell in the conversation.
I'm too PC to do it, so I can't.
I will.
Dare you?
There's a couple people I want on the show.
Do it.
Oh.
This show or one of the other shows?
Well, it probably wouldn't be this show.
Yeah.
I don't think that they would come on this show.
No.
Was this the same one that I said, ooh, I would love to hear that one?
Yes.
Oh, is that the other one that we were going to discuss about a few hours after Kobe Bryant's death?
It's a few hours after every celebrity's death. And again, free right to do whatever, but I think you're preying on people that are seeking answers right now, and it's all false positives, man. To me anyways. Because like we talked about it, 20 minutes after Kobe dies, okay? And we're just going to use Kobe Bryant because that's the latest one. We have no idea what's happening. From heaven to hell to whatever you believe, whatever religious beliefs you have, whether you have them or not. 20 minutes after this person dies, they're going to stop what they're doing, whether it's an ascension or whatever, or like I said, who knows, and stop what the fuck they're doing to answer your dumbass questions. I don't think that's the way that works. I don't think that one of the biggest celebrities around stops what the hell they're doing 20 minutes after to answer your fucking question.
But Michael Jackson did.
Wait a minute, God. I'm sorry. I would really like to speak with you about my possible entering the heaven. But right now, some jackass in his mom's basement has a ghost box and wants to have a session to talk with me. So I need to go answer his question. Time out, God. I'll be back.
Right? Sweetheart, you stay right here. Daddy's got to go and answer some questions. Get the fuck. That's just, it's to me, that's not right. And then these people get on there and go, I was asked by thousands of people to contact him. Well, why aren't these thousands of people trying to contact him then? Is this person's spirit box or whatever in the hell they got? Is that the only device that works?
They got a special one. They got a special one. They had one that was white and had put stones and crystals on it and charged over $8,000 for it because it was an angel box. Joseph
Too bad
Spitter.
that wasn't mayonnaise.
Joe Vitale, who said who would not want to come on this show? A lot of people don't want to come on this show. They'll come on our other podcast, but most people will not come onto this show.
Well, I didn't even want to come onto this show.
And we can take the views and stuff from this show and take it to another show. But I'm just saying, that kind of shit is what pisses me off. The funeral home thing pisses me off. Again, if somebody wants to pay it, whatever. But I think you're preying on people that are looking for that right now answer that they want to hear from their mom or dad or aunt or uncle, whoever, brother, sister, one more time. And they're counting on you to do it because you're a professional. And that makes me want to say bad things.
Right.
You know how hard it is for me to just sit here and just listen to this conversation.
Don't.
And just be like, yes, but, well,
I know you got a big announcement.
So I'm going to be the new Joe, and just say, how do we know that he's not really talking to these people? I mean, do we really know? No. Just saying.
Nobody knows who we're talking to.
All kinds of sarcasm.
Anytime we're doing any of these paranormal investigations, anytime we're doing any of these sessions, none of us know exactly who the hell we're talking to.
Well, and we talked about it. We talked about it the other day about doing some different experiments with different things, just to see.
I like that idea.
Just to see, and we'll see what happens, and we'll film it and we'll put our whatever we get out there. But I mean, I think that the three of us come up with a pretty good idea on pushing the limits, I guess, if you will, on this kind of shit. So I can't wait to do it.
Hell yeah.
I'm ready. I'll do it.
Are you going to? I was going to say, are you going to play some audio that Joe and I can't hear?
No.
You're going to eat some more mayo?
I was actually looking for I think the most expensive box that Huff made was the gold box, and I think he said it sold for over $15,000.
Oh, who are we talking about? I didn't.
Ooh, you said a name.
I said Huff box. That's what it's called. That's the name of the piece of equipment. It's just like the Geo box is made by Jeff Fent.
Neo Geo.
Yeah, there's Neo Geo. That's made by Katie Stafford. Each box has got its own makers make their own thing. What's the other one? I can't think of half of them right now. But one of them sold for over $15,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good job.
I had no idea that even existed. I wish I had $15,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I had $1 million
for a portable guitar amp with an echo pedal and a reverb pedal attached to it.
You can call it the lynch box.
You see what?
Ooh, I don't know if we could call it that.
No, you won't put lynch in front of everything. Everybody gets nervous. Sandra said she's getting ready to do a new experiment that pushed the limits out a bit, and we want to hear more about it when you do it. let us know. We'll be more than happy to come on one of our paranormal shows and discuss it, what you're doing, the results that you had, and activity and stuff with it. Because we want that. We want to help push out the thing, but we also want to call out shit like this. And it's getting absolutely ridiculous. It's getting to the point that, and by no means are we going to be one of the bullies. We're not going to call people out. We're not going to bash them down. We just say what we like and what we don't like, what we agree with and what we disagree with. We're not going to bash anybody. We're not going to call anybody out. We're not going to go to their page and create a riot and havoc and things, because that's not what we do. But what we do is stand up for what we believe in and what we don't believe in. And sometimes we agree and sometimes we disagree. Joe tonight's been a suck ass. The new Joe.
Yeah.
He must be under contract with somebody else, Jason.
Uh-oh.
He might be.
Gray, $15,000. That box better swallow.
Right?
All right, Sandra, they said we will film it. That's awesome. Definitely want to know what's going on. Because it doesn't matter what we're doing in this field. It all is experimental. Nobody has any proven facts. Everybody's like, well, we know. We don't know shit. Robin Terry says it best. The only thing we know about the paranormal is that we don't know anything about the paranormal. He says it all the time.
It's all experiments. Like, you finally get to experiment. You don't have to be in college for it. Oh, sorry.
Right?
I thought we were talking about something else.
So, but it's, yeah, I remember about your days of experimenting in college.
Hell yeah.
I ain't going to talk about that. We ain't talking about that right now.
As he reaches for his mayo.
No!
Oh.
He's reaching for my soda.
That literally, man, made me sick to my stomach.
I was reaching for my soda.
Mm.
Soda!
I legitimately hope you both wake up at 3 a.m. and puke everywhere.
What? That was actually getting kind of hard to swallow.
Yeah, keep it up.
I don't think I can.
I've never heard him say that before. Oh.
Jason Harris says, what do you think of Gary Galka's equipment? I don't know.
First, I'd have to know who Gary Galka is.
Does he work in the porn industry or is he working in the paranormal industry? Just kind of curious. I'm just kidding.
Does he stand around and look at things a lot? Does he gawk at stuff? I honestly, God, I have no idea who he is.
He created the Mel meter.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
See, I was getting ready to look it up.
No, see, yeah.
See, Joe does know more than what he gives himself credit for.
Joe's got a little bit of history behind him.
Oh, he also does spirit boxes. The Mel meter. I do like the Mel meter. Sorry, not sorry.
I personally don't, but
I like the Mel meter.
I don't like any of them. So it's not that I have something against the Mel meter versus, your K2 or anything like that. I personally just don't. I don't use any of the gadgets. I really never did much with them.
I like the Mel meter because it is more attuned to being actually kind of educated as far as being digital. It's not just a flashy little light or beep. You can register what's going on. You can keep notes on it. You can keep data. You can show a history. That's what I like about it. Can they prove that spirits have anything to do with Gauss? No. Yeah, with EMF? No. That we don't know that. That's just an educated guess. And that's based off of the fact that the original realm meter was a compass, and whenever time the needle would come off true north and stuff, they would say that it was something that was a spiritual energy that had to be pulling off of that, which it could have been iron ore in the ground. It could have been several different things that happen naturally that causes that. But of course, people weren't that educated about that back then. So if anything pulled the compass off of north, it had to be something that was manipulating it, something evil, something dark, something that was above a human being's abilities. So.
Kind of sounds like the same theory they have on TV nowadays.
It's the same theory that's been. That's what I'm saying. It's the whole thing. A Mel meter and a K2 meter are just new ways of measuring an EMF field that they didn't know what an EMF field was before. They had theories about it they didn't know. And so as it developed, then so did the equipment. But it could be static electricity it could be nothing there at all. We don't know. So that's what I'm saying. But at least with a Mel meter, you have a numerical sequence that you can create a history to, that you can see a fluctuation. And if it's a 0.4 to, I don't even pay attention to it unless it's at least a 6 or 8 jump, not a point, a whole numbers. If it's not whole number jumps of 6 or 8 or something higher than that, then it's nothing really that can be. A solar flare can cause it go from a 0 to a 3.6, a large solar flare. Most people don't know that. They don't study into it that much.
So here's a question for you paranormal guys. Do you think we ever will have those answers?
Not in my lifetime.
No, I don't.
No.
I don't even think we've really scratched the surface. But I have completely different views on a lot of different things than what people do in the field anyways, because I think there's different dimensions. I think there's traveling involved. I don't think that we dream. I think that when we do that, we travel
To the moon.
to the moon
In a warehouse?
in a big ass warehouse.
Well,
Full of
man, I'm
mayonnaise.
gonna tell you what. If we travel, like when we dream, man, I want to go back there. Because I'm gonna tell you what. Last night. Oh, never mind.
$20, make it rain. See them blue lights flashing, guys. That means get them gorgeous ladies back on the couches. I just think, and here's one of the main reasons why I think we do. Deja vu, that kind of stuff, where you supposedly dream about something, and a week or two later, you're actually doing that same thing. You're driving in the car. It's the same things happening. You talk to the same people.
That's not
And
deja vu.
I don't think that when you dream, you're supposed to be dreaming maybe about things that have happened or what have you. I don't think that. I don't think that's the case. I think you've been there. I think that you've traveled to there. I think that when you're supposedly dreaming, you're actually traveling to different dimensions, and you've been to these places already, and you've done it.
I never
That's
have
what I
that
think.
happen, and I never remember my dreams. So apparently, even when I'm asleep, I don't do shit.
Awesome. And I was just getting back into it too. Just getting back into it.
Joe Vitale, I've actually investigated with 2 of the bums that's done this show. Now, Joe, we can start throwing stones when we can remember what Amy Bruni said about you and Hell's Bar Down. I'm sorry, Joe. It's in his
I've
eyes.
never investigated with him, so it's not me. Haha. Oh.
Yeah, we investigated with him at Hell's Bar. And he was also there when Amy Bruni and Adam, I can't remember his last name. But anyway, when Kindred Spirits is the show, and they were there at Hell's Bar Dam. In fact, they were there filming the same weekend we were there doing our event. We didn't even know they were there. Never saw them. I ran into them once.
Nope. He was always the man behind the curtain.
When Jason Harris invites you to some spiritual gathering, don't go. I don't know who Jason Harris is.
I don't either.
So he's not going to invite me anywhere.
Especially after seeing this show.
He won't see this show. No.
He's
But
in
I just-
the chat room.
Hey, he'll see this show then.
Right.
I'm just picking on people. Come on, man. Let me
Dave
have a
said-
little fun.
Dave said he really does feel like he's been here before. Me too, man. Every Tuesday, it's like deja vu.
Right? It's like this again.
I want to be like George
Damn
Carlin and
it.
have Vuja days. The feeling that nothing like this has ever happened before. I'm sorry, Jason Harris. I should be picking on you like that. I should apologize, but I won't mean it.
I used to have days like that, but that was during the honeymoon.
Oh, dude, the wife's going to kill you, and it's going to be funny. But, I just...
Man, she don't watch me.
No, my wife's in there hollering. I said I couldn't remember Adam's name. I heard her holler from the other room. I couldn't hear it because my headset's on, and we were all talking and laughing, and, but she gave me Adam's name.
And,
But I couldn't hear it.
Samsonite.
But I just there's so much of that going on, and this whole bullshit of well, that's not a spirit. That but have you seen my pictures?
Yep.
the whole attacking each other.
Bringing it back to the house cleansing. Oh,
But to me,
I've only seen Joe's pictures on Pornhub.
yep. Hobbit Hub.
Yeah, I was gonna say, put in Frodo. Frodo Joe, you'll find him.
I even got my own price list.
So, but
And it's well under 160.
Yeah.
but there's a lot of that going on right now, and it's got to stop. I mean, but the problem with it that I see, and this is my perspective here, and this is truly my perspective. I'm not going to sit there and try to bait Joe Nim to poke the bear and not like that. I truly don't think that that's happening as much as what people says it is. It's happening on social media, absolutely. But I talk with people all the time, and I just talked with a new guy tonight with Pitt Paranormal out of Texas. They do the same thing that we do, Jason. They work with a bunch of other groups, and if this group's got 2 or 3 members that can make it to residential and they don't have enough team members to go do it, they call another team that's close to them, and they all come together, work together and stuff. That's happening a lot more than what people give credit to. Just hardly nobody talks about it. All you see is little jackasses on social media saying, "Oh, well, I was seen for 7 minutes on a TV show. I'm somebody now." I don't think that's really it is indicative of the field. What we see on social media is more of the childish side of it and the fame seekers, the people that actually do the hard work and stuff. You don't say stuff about it too much. We don't post about. And it's like somebody said, you guys only do locations. No, we've been known to do quite a bit of residential. You used to do residentials all the time, but a residential is a private case, and you don't talk about that publicly.
Yeah,
right.
At all. So and nobody would ever know that we're doing a residential because it's confidential.
Well, no, you got to you got to post it on Facebook and be like, really excited doing a residential tonight. Can't wait to help this family. Oh, sorry.
You don't put. I was going to say you don't put it out there and then go live like outside their house.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
live on location.
That's right. And then it's the big thing. Hey, we're live here. We're doing this and that, but we can't tell you where we are because it's confidential. Because we're doing this residential. We're here to help this family, but we can't tell you what it is. We can't show you inside either, but we're here helping. We're helping.
So, yeah, you just got to take our word for it. We're helping this family because that's what we got into this field for.
Right. And then at the end, it's always, God, it's good to give back and so happy that we helped this family because you were there for 3 hours and you've solved everything.
Yep.
And the word of the day, Jay, is Barry.
Yes. Adam Barry.
I wanted to say that, but I didn't want to.
Mama D said nobody is anybody or somebody until they've at least been on her show, and we agree. If you haven't booked a show with Mama D, you're missing out. All 3 of us has been on there.
Even if one of us screwed everything up, at least you 2 guys didn't.
we need to get little banners made up as heard on, and put Mama D's show on there.
Right.
I don't know. I was seen on there because she had video.
Oh yeah.
Bam.
I wasn't. She didn't video me nothing. She's like, I'm not putting that shit on. I'm not putting that shit on my computer.
But I'm just saying, man, I truly believe that the social media aspect of what everybody talks about and all the negativity is not indicative of our field. That's my opinion. I don't think it is.
Man, you even used a big word there.
Whoa.
Indicative. Joe?
I'm not saying nothing.
What is wrong with you tonight? We had this show tonight. This is one of the shows that you've been so looking forward to, and you've been nothing but a little chump monkey sitting back in the corner just eating mayo and spanking your monkey.
I want to know what the big news is.
I want to know too, because he's acting like a little punk ass bitch on this show. Yeah.
Damn.
Punk ass.
Wow.
I love you.
Wow.
You're still my brother.
I'm just trying to be nice and I don't know, just kind of give everyone the benefit of the doubt.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, when we were talking about the famous YouTuber guy and the price list and stuff like that. I don't know.
Hey, Laura.
I don't think any of that's right, but who am I to judge?
Who are you? Who the hell are you?
let's just say somebody that's going away.
Are you leaving
I'm
us?
just being, nope, I'm just being nice tonight.
He could not
Well,
wait for
well,
the
tell
show.
us.
He's
Tell
had
us.
so much
Tell
to
us
say
what's
about
going
this
on.
topic.
Come on,
Oh,
tell
yeah.
us what's going on.
Well, so for those that don't know, years ago I used to be in the paranormal field, did a lot of investigating, worked with teams, groups, all whatever. Then I kind of walked away from it. I kind of mellowed out a little bit.
But somebody wouldn't leave you alone.
Kind of got away from the old Joe, because that Joe, I wasn't PC. Yeah, nothing. I didn't care. I had no filter. Well, been thinking about this lately, and my son and I had a big talk about it yesterday, actually. And I've kind of decided that I'm coming back to the paranormal field, like balls out. Just the old me is back. So
No, he
Hell
ain't. Just sitting here
yeah.
like a little placent little thing. This isn't the old Joe. This is the new Joe, the complacent little.
well, yeah,
No,
that's why I've just been nice until I made that
filter.
announcement. Now you guys really want to talk some shit.
And I got to say this because I've known you for, God, 8-9 years now, and as everybody knows how I met you and all that shit. When you were taking your little hiatus, you were staying away from the paranormal, and for some reason, some asshole wouldn't let you stay away, because I'd hit him up all the time, poke the bear. What are you doing? Oh, screw it! I don't want nothing to do with it. Blah blah blah. And I still was like, God, don't say that, man. Da, da, da. So I'm glad that you're back, man, and I'm glad to see that you're going to delve into it on a paranormal aspect, because you've been doing it anyway. You've just been calling it urban exploring, doing this pretty much the same thing.
See, I don't think so.
Here we go.
I want to say that I think we kind of had we had a hand in this, though.
I think so too.
You know what? You guys kind of started stirring it along a little bit, and
Collingwood kicked him over.
I think when he was at the Collingwood, he got the itch back.
I got a little bit of the itch, and
the heebie-jeebies, and the hair stand
and the
up on you.
heebie-jeebies. Oh yeah, a little bit. And I still get messages from time to time of like from people like newer groups starting up and stuff, and they ask for advice. What would you do? Can you look at this photo? And
we're in Illinois, Don. We're over there all the time.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I'm from Illinois, but anyways, I guess that's nothing to really brag about. But
I thought you was from Scotland.
Huh?
I thought you was born in Scotland.
I was born in Scotland. I was raised in Illinois, though.
I thought you was raised around Cleveland. Motherfucker's raised everywhere, ain't he?
I've lived all over, but yeah, I know.
That's all part of witness protection, Jay. That's a whole nother show. That's why he's getting back into the paranormal.
Yep. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I get these messages from people, and it kind of makes me think that I still have a message to put out there to people. So you know what? I'm going to bring myself back a little bit. I'm going to start doing some conventions and stuff again, some radio show spots, and yeah.
You know what I got to say about that?
What's up?
And Don's around Peoria. We can make it there.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
We can make it there.
Oh.
We can come up that way. You got something going on, and if we can make it, we'll make it up that way. We like to work with different people. Travel.
There was an asylum that I got to investigate out there before they tore it down many years ago. And, I believe it was Bartonville.
And to get back what you're talking about Joe's back and being in paranormal and stuff like that, I've got one thing to say to that, one thing only. About freaking time.
Yeah, but we'll see how it goes, I guess. I'm still going to continue doing what I do.
You should.
And the way that I do it, which is part of my message that I'm gonna start putting out there a lot. But
dude, what's that say all the time? He says all the time, Jason. Do you boo boo?
That's right. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to.
Looks like he's doing it.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be some shit happening now because, like I said, the old Joe didn't have a filter, and yeah, I just ripped that filter off. So
I've never had one. I don't want one.
I did.
I don't want one.
I was trying to be nice for a lot of years.
Sometimes it's kind of like that. I don't want to ever have a filter. And I like the fact that 9 times out of 10, what comes through my brain goes right in my mouth. And I'm just as surprised as you are when I say it, because I have no idea. It's like, oh shit, should have held that one back.
So I just want to put it out there now that the old Joe is back. If you ever want to get Huff on the show, please let me be part of it. Because I've got a lot of questions for that goat nut.
Done.
And look, I even used my old word.
And with that being said, if you ever get that gentleman on the show, you and Joe will be on that show. I'm out. I don't want to talk to him.
Oh, come on.
I don't want to talk to him. I really don't want to associate with him. He might be one of the nicest guys in the world. He might be one of the greatest humanitarians in the world. He could be somebody that could be one of the best people that we ever want to work with. But I don't want to work with him. I disagree with everything he does. I disagree with his ethics. I disagree with every bit of it. And I do not want to associate with him. He's one of the few people.
I would love to have a conversation with him.
I don't.
And ask him, like, you know, like kind of like what we were talking about earlier. How do you prove? Like, how do you know that you talked to Kobe Bryant? How do you know you talked to, I think he even did one with Lorraine Warren. What a douche, you know?
Yeah.
Like
the Constantinos, the murder-suicide.
Yeah, he did that.
Wasn't even a half hour after what came to happen. He contacted both of them, supposedly. The paranormal field come unglued for a little bit, and then they all went right back to it. And like I said, he may be a great guy. I will not knock him as a human being. As a paranormal investigator, as a paranormal spirit box communicator, whatever, I completely disagree with his technique, his style, and his ethics. 1,000%, and I do not wish to be associated with him. Don't want to do it. I don't want my name attached to his at all. And probably because I'm such an outspoken jackass, he probably doesn't want his name attached to mine either. So kudos, we're on the same page. I'm out.
Well, shit.
Shit.
Well, then maybe I'll have to get him on this other show that might be down the road.
Jason said he'll do it, but you and him are going to do it. I'm out.
Can't do it without you, man.
Yes, you can. It's real fucking easy.
You're letting somebody control your
No,
life.
I'm doing the bigger, better thing because I do not want to associate with him. I'm just
gonna sit back and watch this.
I cannot. I will not be civil with him around.
I hope to God that's tapioca pudding and not fucking mayonnaise, because if that's mayonnaise,
I can't
that
take
is
no more.
Absolutely horrendous.
I cannot, out of respect for LAP Productions and everything that we were trying to build, I could not hold my tongue and tell him exactly how I feel. And I know for a fact that I could not do it in this calm of a manner and this kind of language. It would get atrocious. And I do not want to do that to us. The company doesn't deserve that. What we're trying to build together doesn't deserve that. It does not need that kind of negativity. And I'm not going to bring it on it. It's not about anything else besides not wanting to bring a whole big battle royal. And next thing you know, there's a big Facebook war about all this shit. I just don't want it. I respect him as a human being. I do not want to associate with him as a paranormal person. I just don't want to be associated with him. I don't agree with his techniques. I don't agree with his style, ethics, or anything else. I think he's in poor taste. Don't want to do it.
Tonight you're listening to Stirring the Paranormal on LEP Productions.
Our first commercial break.
You can find us on LEP Productions YouTube page. Also check us out on Facebook and Instagram. You can also check Joe Couto out on Skeptical Edge TV. You can find that on the YouTube page as well. You can also, you're still doing Twitch?
Yeah, not as much. I work too much.
All right.
But I'm trying.
And by all means, we are not sponsored by Hellman's Mayonnaise.
Nor will we ever be sponsored by Hellman's
Look at that, Jason.
Wow.
Look at that.
I just think personally that having somebody like that on the show would be fun and educational to talk to, because I would love to hear how he does what he says he does. Like Joe said, how can you prove that this is
Have a
who you're
great night,
talking
Sandra.
to? Which comes to our experiment that we're going to try later on down the road. I mean, how do you prove it?
How do you
you prove anytime you turn that ghost box on, or you turn on whatever equipment you're using. At the end of the day, how do you know
You don't.
that you're talking unless you get, like we talked about one night, if you're trying to talk to a specific person and that person that you're talking to says very specific things, nicknames, that kind of stuff, to where you're asking for that stuff and you get not like the color red or yes or no, but if you get across your device something that you know isn't just a random red, green, blue, 12, yes, no, whatever, that to me would only start to validate some of the things that you've done. But I don't know how you can, like what this person's doing, and there's other people out there doing it as well. We're saying if and I was stupid enough, and Tanya was like, "Why are you even watching it?" Because I want to see what he's doing. I want to see it.
Yeah.
I want to. I can't comment on something if I've never watched one of their things. So I watched it, and just like you said, Joe, how do you know? How do you know
Yeah.
that that's who you're communicating with or talking with or whatever? Because there was nothing there. And then you're bringing in the whole thing of the spirit guides. This person was talking to his spirit guides, and the spirit guides were finding this person and then relaying messages. I got lots of questions about that.
Yeah.
I got a whole bunch of questions about that.
Like, I would love to talk to him, and I'm not much of an engineer, so, but I mean, just to talk about how he builds his boxes and stuff. Like, I would like to know what he puts into that, and
We know someone that had one of his boxes and put
Yeah.
a YouTube video out on it because when he turned it on, it had a glitch. And the glitch was it was reading a book. It was him reading a book, programming words into it.
Are you serious?
And the guy knew the book, and he made a video about it, and he got in a lot of trouble. And the gentleman wanted him to take it down because he's like, "Oh, it's just a glitch. It's not really that." You could tell, and it even told him what book he was reading. So he was programming words into it.
Huh.
True story.
Yep.
Interesting. Well,
So I tell you what,
Again, that's why I want to engage. I'm not going to be disrespectful. I'm not going to be nasty.
Yeah.
But I think people need to hear it. And if you're offended by questions that little old me is asking you, then I question, like you said, Jay, I question what you're doing. I question everything about you then. If you're offended by us asking different things about, well, how do you make your box? What do you put into it? How do you know this and this? If that pisses you off,
trade secrets can't tell you that.
if that pisses you off, then I mean, point proven.
I tell you
Like,
what,
you get
mic drop and fucking walk away.
I'll
Yeah.
step up and on this one, and I'll say it this way: if you can ask, because you just said little old me, and I guarantee you, he won't even respond to you because our show doesn't have enough views and stuff like that. He's too
Yeah.
famous and too popular. He won't come on here. And if you get him to come on, I will participate. I will participate civilly. I will be respectful. I still think he's a jackass and unethical as hell, but I'll be civil. And maybe he'll change my mind. Maybe he'll prove what I said that maybe he's a really great guy. We'll find out. I know some people that are absolutely hooked because the lady that used to run OSPH before this guy got it now, we was down there at an event down there, and she kept saying, "Well, I know exactly where the angel box is at, the white angel box. It's real close here. I can have it up here right now if you guys need to use it." And I'm like, I don't want to use a piece of equipment that he's made. I want nothing to do with it. I think it's a joke. So
Yeah.
me and her kind of got into it because I wouldn't kiss in the ass. But like I said, as far as an investigator is what I'm talking about. A human being, he may be a great guy. I don't know. Never talked to the man. But if you think that if you can get him to actually come on this show or any one of our shows, actually come on and talk with us. because we don't have the ratings, he won't give a shit. He's been on TV with all them other guys. He's been on with oh shit, I forgot the guy's name now. That does oh shit, I forgot his channel too. Nick Groff. He's been on with Nick Groff and toured with him and stuff. He's way too big for us. He ain't gonna come on here and talk with us.
Yeah, probably not.
Maybe
But
he won't.
we can say we tried.
Daniel Garrison.
Enough of that. It'll get back.
See, Dawn Marie said she built one of those boxes for less than $130.
Right.
And that's the problem with it. There's a lot of those boxes out there, spirit boxes out there that are nothing but a speaker, a guitar pedal, which are an echo pedal and a reverb pedal to give your echo and reverb. And then you have to hook an outside device to them. You have to hook in your SB7, your SB11, or your all this other stuff that you have to plug into it. So now it's a glorified speaker. That's all it is. It's a speaker with echo and reverb. That's it. And people are paying, there's $15,000 for one of them because it was his. $8,000 one because it's the white angel box. The angels come
seen
on
TV. Oh.
I don't, and I'm not, I have issues with spirit boxes at period because, and me and Katie Stafford got into a pretty good discussion about one, not a bad one, but a good one. But it got kind of a little bit heated because I keep saying the same thing. Anytime you're scanning radio frequencies, you know you're going to get words through there. And everybody says, they hear the word that the guy on the radio says, and they say it, and like, well, that was that spirit. No, it wasn't. That was the guy on the radio. You're supposed to listen to what's in the background, the white noise. And before they started doing these spirit boxes this way, all they were was white noise. But nobody will build a box to scan white noise, or because they won't sell, because you got back when I first got started, that's all you had was white noise. Remember that, Joe? You might get one EVP every 3,000 times you're out. Now you get 3,000 fucking EVPs a night. Everybody, we got 30 EVPs and 15 of them are Class A's. Well, of course they are. The radio's talking to you. Hello?
And then now you got to have a cool nickname, like, I don't know, like the Ghost Whisperer, or Ghost Magnet, and stuff like that, because you get that many EVPs. I'm just saying.
So I have an issue with ones that scan radio frequencies where you know you're going to have human voices. Go back to white noise. Where you put the
I
energy
actually
into the
still own a K2 meter.
I still got a couple of them.
I shit you not. I actually use it as a paperweight. But
I don't.
But then again, that's me. Like, you guys investigate differently than how I used to investigate. I don't do the gadgets. I don't do the REM pods and the millimeters and everything else that lights up and beeps and all that. Me, I go for the experience. Call me a thrill seeker. Tell me I'm making a mockery. I have T-shirts. I can sell them.
Mama D's put the link in there several times for you.
Oh, thank you, Mama D.
But
that's what I do. Not saying that what you guys do is wrong.
I'm
not even saying what Ding Dong does is wrong, because
I disagree with it.
I didn't write any books. I didn't set any rules, and so
I want to see you write a book.
You do you, boo boo.
If you write a book, I'll finally read a book.
I started one many years ago. I actually started a book.
Like I said, if you write a book, I'll read a book.
and that motherfucker didn't have no pictures in it.
I'll fuck him out.
Yep.
But
it was a pop-up book though.
But back to the Frodo Joe. But anyway,
hell yeah.
But me and Jason, when we're investigating with people, or when we're filming, you have to have some things like that. But when we film and when we investigate, when we use the gadgets, we use them in conjunction with Teresa and Tina and stuff like that. We don't use just a gadget. We have to have something more than just one piece of equipment go off, or have some kind of 2 or 3 things have to be happening at the same time. It can't be just one, because it could be a kind of glitch or anything like that. So we do it a little bit differently, and a lot of people do it that way that we do nowadays. People don't just sit there and look at their K2 meter alone, or just their flashlight flashing on and off. They want more validation than that. But when we're not filming things like that, when me and Jason usually go, we don't take equipment with us. We'll take a headset so we can listen live EVP, so we can hear better. But other than that, we just go, because we go for that experience. And I actually I'm going for that oh shit moment. I want to see the thing that makes me run. I want to see the thing that, as I say it every time me and Jason go someplace, especially when it's just the two of us, you can hit me, kick me, possess me, channel through me, whatever you want to do. If you want to make that communication, I want to have that oh wow, shit moment, that wow moment. It's not because I'm a badass, because I just want to have that experience. Jason's become the same way. He wants to. He might eat with the possession things, but the only thing he don't say. He doesn't say they can possess him.
No, I shit at this particular moment. I didn't care.
Yeah, but it's so.
We do put a lot of the equipment down and just go.
Sometimes
Just to experience it, man. Because I think, again, my personal opinion, I think a lot of people get caught up in watching if the REM pod's going to go off or the K2 meter moves or the numbers move or whatever, and they're not paying attention to the shit that's happening around them.
Yeah,
I think when you put all that down and just take in the moment, like we get questions all the time. What's your favorite piece of equipment? Me.
Yep.
I'm my own personal favorite piece of equipment. I mean, even when I'm not investigating. But I mean, seriously, we go and just try to take in everything. And I think a lot of times the equipment does a disservice to what you could be experiencing had you just turn the lights out and take everything in.
I love to feel the energy of a place. And I'm starting to sound like Callie there. But I do. I love to just sit there and just see what happens. Watch what the building says and does and how it responds and acts on its own without people involvement. Just sit still. Maybe see if they can push you out of a window. I've done that before too. I bet you can't push me out the second floor window.
I've tried the whole push me down the stairs and, but and that's like what I do. Like, I don't want to go there to try to prove anything. I don't want to go disapprove. Why? Because I'm more realistic. I know I'm not going to be that one that gets the Holy Grail. I'm not. If it happens, sweet. But, you got all these people out there that, they're trying to capture the best thing. Awesome. Try it. Go for it. Yeah. I hope you do. But me personally, I know I'm not going to be that guy. So
I don't want to be that
guy. When I go in and I'm filming, I want to experience what the average person would experience if they were just walking through that building or sleeping in that hotel room or whatever. That's what I want to capture.
I don't want to be that guy, but if we get it, great. For as far as for paranormal mystery, I like what we do. It's raw. It's how it happened. It's what happened. If we had nothing happen, then we tell you that. If we don't tell you what our EVP is, we tell you what we think we heard, but we don't. We're not trying to convince you, like you just said. We're not trying to convince anybody that anything's going on. You either believe it or you don't believe it. We don't give a shit. That's your call to make.
Here's the thing: if you catch the Holy Grail, 90% of the people aren't gonna fucking believe it.
Nope.
So that's why, like, I'm with you, Joanne, and I could care less if we catch the Holy Grail or not, because chances are, I mean, look at 90% of Bigfoot sightings. You could have that camera pointed and see it and be like, holy shit, we just saw Bigfoot. And you put it out there and everybody's like, no, it isn't. That's just you fucking around. That's just you doing this. That's just you. So now we're at the point where hell, a little bit of CGI and stuff like that, you could fake so much shit it's not even funny anymore. So like we've been talking about, I just like going for the experience. I want to take in the building. I like a lot of the historic part about it.
Love it.
I like learning about the building. I want to know what the building was used for in 1906. If we catch something great, if we have an experience, great. I love the location. I love the history. I love looking into that kind of shit. That's my big thing.
Don Marie said,
and then like, and I don't know how it is for you guys, but like for me, and like I'll use when I came out to you guys this year or last year as one of the best examples I could think of. I'm just walking down the hallway. I'm an idiot with a camera, right? And all of a sudden, there's a female behind me that says run, tells me to run. And you guys heard it. It was picked up on the camera. Now, once the blood started flowing again in my body, because I'm not gonna lie, that absolutely scared the shit out of me. But now it's like, okay, all right, well, what am I running from? Like, you can't just leave me hanging.
Right.
So that popped up a lot of questions for me. That's why I want to go back there so bad.
Oh, it's a great place.
But
I know
like,
somebody that's got keys.
oh hell,
I know
but
somebody's got keys
that's
to another
what,
place.
But that's what bugs me about that one video that I did is, what? Okay, what am I supposed to run from? Why were you telling me to run? And it's clear as day. I mean, I still get goosebumps.
Don Marie
watching
said we need to
that-
come to
that
the
damn
poorhouse
video.
with her. You guys, let's see if we can't hook that up.
What's that?
Don Marie in the chat says we need to come to the poorhouse with them up around Peoria, Illinois. We'll have to see if we can't hook that up.
I'm already at the poorhouse.
David
Oh.
Glidden, like, good to see you, man. He said, unless you were there, you don't know what the situation was. Experience trumps anomalies, and I agree with that, man. That's what we're saying. That experience is so much better sometimes than capturing evidence.
And I've heard a lot about the Monroe House. I'd love to get in there.
Monroe House and Benton Farms.
Where is that at?
It's down in Kentucky. I don't know. I've got some reservations on that one, but I'm gonna go with. If we get a chance to go, I'm gonna go. But I'm gonna go with a very open mind.
I've never heard. I've heard of the Monroe House.
Benton Farms, the Boots were down there a couple times, 2 or 3 years ago. They was doing some events on their own, and then you hardly ever hear them talk about it and stuff. They did a couple small events down there at Benton Farms, and I don't know. It was big there for a little while, and then it kind of got quiet and started to get loud again. People started to talk about it again. So I don't know what's happened there, what's going on, whether just kind of and things come up and down. I mean, they kind of shut up, Joe. But people talk about it.
With
And
my
they don't talk
mayonnaise.
about, yeah.
Oh, come on.
No, I put mine away, man. I put the lid on that sumbitch. I'm done.
Yeah, it's getting warm.
See, the Monroe House, I've heard so much about it. I've heard absolutely so much about it. And it's like the other one that's in Indiana, the Weep, that's been all over TV here lately. That's supposed to be the most, man, there's so many things I've heard of controversy, and I know people's been there. Just, and I know David Spinks, great guy, think the world of him, but I put that post out the other day, well, about a couple weeks ago. What makes it the most haunted, most evil, most this, most that? I've been to places that people said were just absolutely off the charts and fell asleep. Nothing was happening. Bored as shit.
Yeah.
You can't go in this room and stay more than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't get what it makes for great TV. Other than that, that's all I can see.
When you were sleeping, there was probably a ton of shit happening around you.
Yep.
I missed it
Nope.
all.
I had the camera
Missed
running and
it
we
all.
caught nothing. Cameras
Maybe
were
they were
going,
behind the
recorders
camera.
were going.
Yep.
Nothing.
Maybe they were behind the camera.
There's a seance room in one place we went up in the attic. It's got mirrors all over the place. It's got the shag carpet on the floor. Looks like a 1970s porn throwback. Nothing.
There you go.
Maybe it was a silent session.
Joe. Right?
I hate you.
Hey,
I hate you.
just playing both sides of the fence there. Come on now.
God, Joe's back, bitch.
Spoken like a true investigator.
Well, you said you had 2 announcers, man. You had 2 announcements. You said you possibly had 2 announcements. You said one might get you fired from here.
Well, no, the announcement wasn't going to get me fired. Where I was going to go with the conversation was going to probably get me fired.
Well, what is
But
it? Throw your cards on the table.
We already done past that conversation.
Let's roll the
I
dice
was good.
and see if you get
I was
fired.
good. I was
You-
good.
You little.
So I didn't get fired. I don't think. Of course, they're going to let me know after the show tonight. But
I'm too tired to fire you tonight.
right, all right, cool. You're like my other boss, so we'll wait till tomorrow. No, the other announcement. I've been talking about it. It's actually been set in stone. The Skeptical Edge is returning.
About damn time. Are we going to find you on Z
Gotta-
Talk Radio?
No, I just got fired.
No.
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 Actually, no.
Fire you. You're
I
stuck
got a
with
couple
us.
ideas. I got a couple ideas for platforms, but we're bringing it back strong. I mean, we're gonna talk paranormal, Bigfoot, UFOs.
It's the skeptical edge. You're supposed to be,
conspiracies.
yeah, you're supposed to be skeptical about everything, man. And that's something
Yeah.
we gotta get more Bigfoot, more crypto things going.
I think it's interesting.
I enjoy the shit out of it.
I mean, I can't see me out in the woods banging a bat up against a tree or anything, but I think it's kind of cool.
What?
Yeah, I mean, sound like my ex-wife. Wow.
No,
Nope, she don't
that's more
watch
like
the show either.
that was more like Joe did the fucking dishes.
Yeah, right.
Joe
No, I
back in the
said
floor.
ex-wife, not current.
Damn, I'm not gonna say that. I like Jenny, and so far she still
Someone-
likes me.
Someone's gotta.
So far she still likes me, so I'm not gonna pick on her.
No, actually, you know, I was talking to her today.
Oh,
because wow.
You know what that is, don't you? You know what that is, right?
Do I know what it is?
That's
No.
an actual dog man. Or first they said it was a Bigfoot, then they changed it to a dog man.
Not the first time I've been lied to.
That's the video.
Whoa.
That's the
Whoa.
video of where Bodine got brought into the situation. The
Oh.
birth of Bodine on LAP Productions YouTube channel. You can go check it out. They got Bodine's on there, and also the Jezebel Chronicles. 5 episodes on there. We got to get filming some more episodes of Jezebel Chronicles.
Where have I heard that clip from?
I can tell you, but I won't say it on air.
That's the real thing, man.
The real thing. From a cryptozoologist close to me.
Listen closely.
Play it again. Oh, never mind. I know where it came from.
It was
Now,
recorded.
see,
It was
the
recorded behind
unfiltered
Lunkin
Joe
Field.
would just call it out, but I'll be nice.
It was recorded behind Lunkin Field in Cincinnati.
Yep.
I can't see me out in the woods banging.
I mean, you know, just saying.
Whoa. What was I
I
banging?
can't see you out of the woods banging what? You perverted little freak.
Banging a what?
Ah. Guys, I think we're going to wrap this sumbitch up. It's been about an hour and a half into this. I've had a great time talking about it. We were actually pretty gentle with the paranormal tonight. We did keep ourselves semi-civilized. Joe still got his reins on. He still got his little wings clipped.
No, we don't.
Yeah, he does.
No, we don't. Trust me. But
Someday Joe will grow up and come back and be Joe again, all the way, not just talk about it.
wait till next week.
Thank God. We got to come up with a topic for next week. Well, actually, I got several topics I want to talk about. I imagine Jason does too. I've actually learned how to use my phone a little bit better with memos.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of cool, man. I got this little thing called a stylus. I didn't know I had it for the longest time.
Shit, he's taking notes now.
Look at that. It's got this little pen that comes with it. And when I pull it out, this little screen pops up where I can take notes. And
He said when he pulls it out, something little pops up.
yep, that's the way I should say.
Duh.
That's how you break that shit. It's little. And it's
She's
got
been
all
saying
these
that for a long time.
got all these little ideas written down on there. Yeah.
See, there's something that I could talk about every week, and it bothers the shit out of me. And we've talked about it before, but
Why I'm such a dick?
every bathroom, every public bathroom
Don't go to the
that
bathroom.
I have been in, every single sumbitch that's walked out of there has not washed their hands, and that
Stop
is
it.
disgusting. That's disgusting.
I actually
They're
had
walking
to.
around touching everything.
I actually had to use had to use the bathroom at work the other day.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I don't want to get started.
Are
on
you
this whole
still
thing.
in therapy?
No, but I tell you what, Teresa's about cracking up at me when I come home and talked about it.
Yeah, that's why he was so eager to get the mayonnaise out today.
Yeah, I didn't want to talk about that. It was not a pretty sight. It was funny to her, but it wasn't to me. I about had a heart attack. But thank God we have Purell sanitizer and the squirt bottles because I took one to the bathroom with me.
I don't understand. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. It takes 30 seconds. Wash them dick mitts, man. I'm telling you.
No,
That's
what's worse,
horrible.
man? I've seen guys at
That's
work come out of the back stall, not the urinal, the stall, and not wash their hands.
The one I was in today at Kroger, I had to run in and get some stuff in between houses. Went in there to use the bathroom. Dude was in the last stall. He came out, walked right by me, and right out. I'm like, no.
Yeah, now I got to
And
grab
you're
that
going to be
handle.
out there touching. You're going to be out there fondling the fruits and the vegetables and all that.
He's
Watch
the
them dick mitts, man.
he's the guy that'll go up
God's
there
sake.
and sneak inside of the grape bag and steal a few out of there and leave some shit sprinkles in there for somebody else.
Right? Just remember that.
Hey,
the
at
next
least he
time
wasn't in there. At least he wasn't sitting there eating a bag of chips while he was going.
Right?
Nah,
I've
man.
seen that.
Nah, I'm not kidding. You can ask Greg, man. My bachelor party, we really went to party. We lost one of the ushers. Couldn't find him for a little while. We finally found him I had a 2-bedroom townhouse. We finally found him in the bathroom downstairs. He was passed out on a shitter with his pants down around his ankles, and he had a bucket of KFC between his legs and a half-eaten leg in his hand, where he was sitting there taking a shit while eating. We still make fun of him over that. 32 years later, we still make fun of him over that.
Oh.
Get him up, Ellie.
Yeah, a bucket of KFC wrapped in one arm and half-eaten leg, and all slumped down. Passed out on the shitter eating chicken. I'll never forget that. And we never let him forget it either.
Yummy.
That's the kind of assholes I ran around with.
Like me some chicken.
That's right.
Not so, but yeah.
All right, guys.
Sorry about the grammar, pretty messed up. Great podcast. Hey, we're glad you enjoyed it. We're here every Tuesday night from 9 to God knows when, stirring the pot. We'll talk about anything and everything, and you're more than welcome to interject into the conversation. We want that. So with that said, though, I'm going to get the hell out of here. We're all going to go. You guys have a great night. Thanks for joining us. Jason, Joe, I'll let you guys say goodbye.
Thanks for joining us again. We appreciate it as always. Hope you all have a good week.
Hell yeah. Thanks again. You guys are awesome.
And thank God little Joe's free.
People won't be saying that for long.